Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. What is going on Booktube? Like, am I so far out of the loop in just my other stuff that I just don't even know what's going on at this point, okay? So, we need to have a talk. It has been almost a year since I joined Booktube. I joined Booktube on May 11th last year. Paid my membership dues, signed my contract. But I made my first video on May 11th last year. And I go back to that video sometimes just to remember where I came from. And, you know, I'm like on the video, I'm like, I don't know what this channel is going to be about. I don't know what I'm going to do. And, you know, it was interesting because I can only speak of my experience. And I've actually been thinking about making this video for a while, and just something yesterday that I saw set me off. So, my experience is that I came into Booktube and I was this older dude, and it was a lot of young kids, and they didn't care, and they were some. I had been treated extremely rude by some. But the majority, and I would literally say like 95% of the other booktubers out there have been fantastic, welcoming, awesome to me, okay? And I have just had such a beautiful experience on Booktube. But I started another channel last year and have focused back and forth on those channels. Now, if you have been watching my videos on Booktube, you will know that in the last couple weeks, I've been regularly posting and I'm back, right? Because I love this channel and I love so much interacting with Booktube and reading. And right now I'm doing like this catch-up readathon and all this kind of stuff. And I did a video about that. But a couple months ago, maybe it was a month and a half ago, there was an issue related to a certain book, and I didn't really know what side of the fence to stand on, so to speak, but I felt like we could have had a more intellectual conversation than occurred on Twitter, because these conversations happen in comment sections and in Twitter, right? And I honestly watched a lot of the videos and just sat there and thought, lots of judgment is being passed here, okay, for an environment that I have always found as welcoming and beautiful. And then about 3 weeks ago, another issue came up, and another issue came up. Now, what you might not know about me if you don't watch my other channel is that I am considered a drama channel on my other channel, okay? In fact, I'm considered quite a drama channel. I like to consider myself somebody that pokes fun at the drama channels. And a drama channel is somebody that is constantly talking about the drama on YouTube, okay? And typically over there, it's in the beauty and style industry, okay? So it's a lot about like makeup artists and those kinds of things. And there's a joke, an ongoing joke, that like, oh, is there drama in the candle community? Well, what makes me really sad about that joke is that probably the majority of those people that watch my videos don't even know that there is a Booktube community, okay? Something that I feel so proud to be part of, that I feel so honored to have been welcomed into the way that I was, that I hope that I would never make somebody feel the way that I felt like some of these comments and tweets would make somebody feel. They were consistent with the trolling that I have seen in the other part of YouTube, okay? The other part that is nasty and ugly, and there is no need for it within the Booktube community. I'm so confused. I mean, I really don't understand it. People threatening to quit their channels over here. People saying this, I'm not friends with that person anymore. If we can't agree, then don't ever talk to me. I mean, what is going on, you guys? We're talking about books. We're talking about pop culture, literature that is affecting the world, okay? We are intellectual enough to have conversations without offending people. That's why we love books in the first place, all right? It's because we know how to have intellectual conversations with each other. You know, we know how to reach out to each other. I know that 90% of you don't have a problem getting on an email and asking for an ARC copy of a brand new book that you want. Why can't we do the same thing with a fellow booktuber? Why can't we reach out to them with an email and say, hey, I'm a little confused about this comment that you made in your video, or I'm a little confused by this statement that you made, or this picture that you posted. Could we talk about that for a second? That's what I loved about Booktube. Honest to God. And I'm not going anywhere. This video isn't to come on here and say I'm quitting Booktube or whatever. Baby, you couldn't keep me off Booktube. I love this shit. I'm not going anywhere. But it is, for me, the people that take this almost to a point where it's so serious that they're like defending their stance with books always, okay? Baby, get ready for the real world. The real world is really not that kind. And I hate to tell you that, but it just isn't. And the fact that we have books to escape to, and a video platform and a community to be able to share our ideas and thoughts with each other, hopefully in a loving and compassionate way, is absolutely amazing. I refuse to participate in this ugliness of these discussions. I did that once when I originally got on Booktube. I will not do it again, okay? I just don't think it's necessary. And I think to be able to come onto Booktube and if you have a stance about something, to make a very educated response and to be able to say, hey, I see how you saw this, or I see why you said that. I think that makes a lot of sense. But why did we all start this? I mean, let's be for real, okay? Because we love to read books. We didn't get into this to be getting into all kinds of drama and BS with people. We just didn't. And it's ridiculous, and it does not need to exist on Booktube. And quite frankly, I'm embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed of it. And if you want to just unsubscribe to me because you think that like, oh, well, what he's saying is this and we need to take this seriously, baby, my channel ain't for you to begin with anyway, okay? Because I'm here to talk about books and have fun. And if there's a book that has a pivotal issue in society that we need to discuss, then we need to have an educated, intellectual discussion about that as book lovers instead of dragging each other like trolls on the rest of YouTube. It's sad, okay? It's uneducated and it's unnecessary. I don't get it. And there's a lot of people that are really getting hurt by this, okay? I'm 44 years old. I have pretty thick skin at this point, trust me, after some of the things I've heard on the other channel. But there's a lot of younger booktubers that do not have the thick skin that I have or that other booktubers have, okay? And for those of you out there that are participating in this, that have been on Booktube for a long time, maybe think about being a role model. Like, there's a lot of young teenagers coming up that see those numbers next to your name, and they live and breathe off of what you say, okay? And you have the opportunity to be an amazing role model because you have lots of numbers next to your name. You can use that for positive or you can use that for negative. It makes me sad in the Booktube community that would ever happen. Why are we having these kinds of ugly discussions? I just don't understand it, you know? Reread Harry Potter. Go back and remember why you truly started loving to read. Pick out that first book that you ever read that made you fall in love with reading and reread it, and then remember why you're here. Because that's why I'm here, because I love books. And I love to participate in Booktube, and I love talking to you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. It's just my 2 cents. You don't have to agree with it. And I hope you have the best day ever. Bye.